Okay, Jo, start the podcast. Did you come prepared or not?
No, listen.
We're doing this as a favor, too.
And I know that, okay? I'm going to send you something after, okay?
Don't do that.
Do you want us to dub?
I know exactly what I'm getting for both of you.
Don't do that, Jo.
Sam.
Like you're getting us
You get
gifts?
too many gifts for people.
Okay, Sam.
I've never gotten a gift.
I've given Sam 18 gifts, and each one he's like, thanks.
Sometimes I'm like, you don't need to give me a gift. You know what I mean?
I do think Sam, if I may,
Please.
I could see Sam being more nervous about how to respond to a gift than he is happy about receiving it, even if it's like the dream gift.
The stress outweighs the gift's value, I will say.
You have I think it's funny because, in fact, you follow social norms perfectly, and no one is ever like,
Thank
wow.
you.
No one's ever like, Sam was rude, Sam didn't do something correctly. And yet you have the fear of someone who has never actually heard of a social norm.
Well, the fear is what makes you act correctly.
That's true.
If you don't have fear, you're going to act out.
Well, Sam told me a very important story about his formative years.
What is it?
Wait, what was that?
Oh, nothing. Just
Remind me.
It's just about your formative years.
Tell me about my formative years. Remind me.
Yeah, tell us, Jo.
Okay. So basically, Sam was young once.
Drag me.
Okay.
Not anymore, old ass.
Damn, got me.
Sam, whatever. I'm still 20 years older than you. Okay, so
And I just want
literally
to say
not
happy
true.
70th birthday, man. You look amazing.
You look amazing.
I swear, every time I say, "Hey, Sam, how old are you?" He goes, 26. And I'm like, that's crazy. I just turned 40. And
I don't say that, Jo.
You
I don't say that. That's not my age.
You stay 26.
Thank you.
Am I
do feel emotionally 26.
Yeah, that's where you stay.
Well, we were saying Sam and I are currently on tour together doing stand-up comedy and not podcasting, for anyone wondering.
Good.
And, which, by the way, I actually want to come back to this because Sam said you told him comedy is over.
Sam!
Jo, we brought you in here to sort of pretend we were going to talk about your book. I'm here to expose you.
Sam, I don't understand. I really was trying. I was trying all week. I was like, I'm going to be normal today.
You told Sam.
No, I know.
I have a text message that says, I'm not going to be normal on Friday.
But I tried to be normal.
Well, how do you, it hadn't started yet. How did you try?
Because I was kind of like, be normal.
Yeah.
Because sometimes Sam and I, sometimes basically what happens, it started off normal.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you and me.
Yeah.
I'd say we're normal. And then basically what happened, something over the course of the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Something.
Oh, you mean like, I thought you were saying you and me are normal currently. And I'm like, well, we're actually doing bits. But you mean like generally as friends?
Yeah,
yes, generally speaking, we are normal. Yeah.
Sam and I don't know what happened, but over the last 2 years, something shifted permanently. Where if we are going to interact normal, we have to say it.
This is so one-sided. I feel so normal all the time. I would say, Jo, for example, Jo and I went out to a gorgeous dinner with a dear friend, and Jo kept saying, let's be normal tonight. Can we just be normal tonight? And I said, 100%, let's be normal. We're walking back, and Jo sees a cactus and goes, what would happen if I flipped upside down and got stuck on this cactus? She says, and then I start peeing on myself, and then I'm peeing and I'm on this cactus. Then what happens? And I'm like, okay, I'm laughing. Jo, that's a crazy thing to say.
No.
Okay, just a few things off the bat. First of all, cacti seem to be a real theme with you because I noticed there was in fact a cactus-centric injury in this very book that you are here to promote.
Thank you
Murder
so
on
much
Sex
for
Island.
bringing it to the promotion.
Yes.
Yeah.
George.
Do you think you said that disgusting thing about the cactus to Sam in order to sort of incept him into inviting you to be a guest on our podcast to promote your book on our inaugural StraightioLab Book Club?
George, I'm not... Look, I said, please do Maggie Smith, and you guys didn't listen to me.
Does she have a book out?
Is she alive?
For that to be your go-to book-themed guest.
Wait, Jo, this is crazy because at our show in Chicago, I brought up Maggie Smith on stage.
That's true.
Completely randomly. We got Maggie Smith on the brain.
And we had
the same dream once.
That is insane, first of all. Second of all, to close the loop on Sam being 26, what I was going to say is that
You're 27.
I'm 27.
Yes.
No.
Drag him.
No, I'm perpetually 55,
Oh.
and Sam is perpetually 26, and yet Sam is actually more mature and responsible than me.
Really?
Yes.
We meet in the middle.
We meet in the middle. But Sam, a through line in Sam's current material, current half hour, for anyone out there listening who's producing comedy specials, is that it's about his inner child.
Are you?
Yeah.
And are you doing any jokes that end with the bang bang?
With the bang bang?
With the when
Comedy Bang Bang is a different podcast. This is StraightioLab. We're owned by Will Ferrell's Big Money Players, exclusive deal with iHeart, and we are so thrilled to have you on for our inaugural book club. Please
Podcast starts now.
welcome Maggie Smith.
Author of Murder on Sex Island. What's the bang bang?
You know, you do this thing where you do the bang bang with your foot.
Me?
Yeah.
You mean that one show when I stomped really loud?
Yeah, that was funny.
That was funny, but I didn't know it was going to bang bang. I was wearing boots that I don't normally wear on stage.
Oh, so you don't do that again.
That was less of a part of his material and more something he did once.
I stomped on the stage and it was so loud. And I went, ah! And I was scared because it was so loud. And everyone else acted crazy because it was really loud.
It's pretty
Don't wear boots on stage.
Don't wear boots on stage. Keep the boots in
Joe,
the
you were
boots.
talking about my formative years.
Yeah, what's the tea?
Oh, so basically, I found out that Sam had to switch schools a lot.
I do know that.
And Sam stayed cool.
That's not true.
No. Sam stayed cool at
I know more than you do, and that's
every
not
school.
true.
Every school.
George is thinking of when I moved to Southern Virginia, I was bullied at the beginning. But then I did eventually end cool there. So I don't know if I think you're both right.
Sam was bullied by Jeremy O'Harris. Did you know that?
No.
You didn't know that?
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's why Jeremy is famous. Sam and Jeremy went to high school together. Jeremy bullied Sam because he was gay. I'm not making any of this up. And then Jeremy came on this very podcast and talked about it in the thick of COVID.
Whoa.
On Zoom.
On Zoom.
Wow. Did Jeremy apologize?
Yes.
Yeah, it was very sweet.
He did.
Whoa.
It was actually really lovely.
It was lovely.
How many times do you get that experience? Were you bullied? No.
You know,
No.
I wasn't bullied, but I also wasn't popular.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I would say, okay, when I was in New Jersey, I was rising in the ranks.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Huge.
And I was like, if I stay here one more year, I would never be popular with the boys, but I could find a way to be like the one gay guy that the girls confide in.
Uh-huh.
I needed one more year. And then my family moved back to Greece. And then it was over. And then not just that, then I moved schools in Greece. I moved schools again. So it was like 2 schools. Suddenly I'm join a high school in 10th grade. You're not going to catch up.
No, unless
Yeah.
you're Sam.
And to be
That's what I did.
Yeah, but imagine also being from a different country.
Okay. Some would say the Midwest is a different country than Southern Virginia, but some people they would go from the Midwest to Southern Virginia and go, I feel like I'm in a different country. This place is so different.
What was the biggest culture shock?
The accents.
Anything else?
No, nothing else pretty much. That's
Okay,
it.
I rest my case.
Joe, have you ever experienced bullying?
Yeah. Yeah, I have.
Okay.
And tell us more.
Tell us about that.
Okay, so starting from when I was very young, okay, I was, as a child, I was probably 2 feet tall until I turned puberty.
We were all at one point 2 feet tall.
That's true.
But puberty really got me to the 3 feet to 4 feet.
Oh, really? Okay.
I was always I remember sometimes climbing up the stairs with my hands.
You were rock climbing.
What do you mean? You
Short enough that you were shorter than a single stair, and you had to pull yourself up with 2 arms. As
That's
though
why you
you're
have such strong back muscles.
Oh, please leave my back out of it. I hate when he mentions this.
Sam is always body shaming you because of your back.
Oh, you got such a strong back, such a weak front.
Here comes back, lady. Back, bitch.
She's got back for days.
No!
Jo Firestone.
That can't be my nickname. Because, it's just, I just have, and, in college, I was the girl with the Ronald McDonald hair.
Like bright red?
Yeah. But that's what they called me.
Is this your natural hair color? No.
Was it a play on Girl with the Dragon Tattoo?
Oh.
Was that popular at the time?
No, I think this must have been in 1982 or so. But so then, you know what, Sam and George?
Yeah.
I just got my hair colored.
Well, it looks amazing.
First of all, it looks amazing,
Thanks.
but to me, having curly red hair, Julia Roberts.
Well, that wasn't what people thought.
In the 80s, it was when you were, you were in high school. Okay, so that wasn't what people thought. So we're talking bright red hair? I guess I don't think of you as a redhead.
Well, I tried to do bright red for a bit, but then I went to go get my hair dyed recently, and she was like, "What happened to you the last 2 years?" And
What did she mean?
Something was wrong with my
See.
hair.
What did she say was wrong?
She's like, "It looks crazy back here."
What?
And what do you what kind of hairstyle are we talking about? Like, what was she referring to? Do you know?
I mean,
or
the
you
back.
just took the insult?
The back was what it was.
No, totally. Was it like flattened in the back? Was it cut weirdly?
No.
Color?
No.
She just didn't like the back of your head?
No, well, something was going on, but I wasn't able to see it.
Oh,
I hate, that's the worst part. You can't see it.
Oh, no, it's for the best.
Well, Jo, I want to say, as someone who's seen you a lot over the last 2 years, I never noticed the back of your hair being weird.
Yeah. But
Thoughts?
you know why? It's because she's never turned around.
Oh, because she's self-conscious of her big back.
Jo, no one has ever seen her big back or the back of her hair, which looks terrible.
So
She walks along the walls.
She walks along the
back
walls.
to the wall.
It's like, oh, wait a minute. You're right. I haven't seen her back ever.
Well, sometimes, you know what I mean. If when I was younger and I would urinate myself, that would.
Of course.
Those were times.
Oh, you don't still do that? Sometimes I'll say, oh, it's Pee Yourself Friday. Why not?
Oh, literally live a little.
Live a little. Do a little micro bedwetting, just a little drip.
Micro bedwetting, micro needling. It's all there.
Everything's micro these days.
Whatever happened to normal size stuff?
Whatever happened to more normal size stuff?
I think you guys might want. Hold on. I think you guys might want to put this stuff in your stand-up.
The micro thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Everything is micro these days. Write that down.
Write that down. Microplastics.
Oh, that's
It actually
good.
is true that everything is micro. Wait, great idea. Sorry, microwife?
Microwife?
Sorry, don't talk to me or my microwave ever again.
I'm saying microwave.
Microwave.
Well,
that makes sense.
That definitely makes sense. Although I would say the heyday of the microwaves is in the past.
Well, I just used one last night.
What'd you cook?
Chicken nuggets, fake.
Well, of course, I wouldn't expect them to be real if they're microwavable. But I feel like microwaves are not like at the top of the cultural conversation. You know what is? Like an Instant Pot. Like that is the microwave of now, of the 21st century.
Yeah.
But I do think you're onto something with everything being micro. And there's something about micro that is...
I didn't. You did.
And a great point that you said, which is that everything is micro. And here's why. Because I think micro is both more threatening and it's less threatening because it's smaller, but it's more threatening because it's like, is it in my pores? Like, it can get any, like microplastics.
Well, it allows people to have anxiety in a different way.
Yes, exactly.
Because you don't have to prove it. You can just be like, I'm filled with micro stuff.
Yeah, because, a lot of people say, there's that, there's two kinds of people in this world. People that are afraid of big stuff, people that are afraid of little stuff.
Which one are you?
Little.
Really?
Ticks, mice.
Oh, I thought you said tits. Like you're afraid of little tits.
George, please.
Do you have a phobia?
George. I got a big back. I'm afraid of little tits. No.
So when a big, tall runway model walks into the room, you say, ah!
Jo, I have a question relating to hair. So what color is it right now?
Auburn?
I'm color deficient, as many people know,
I'd say
as George learned recently.
Right, I did know this too. Brown. Probably.
Because, in the book, your character, Luella, she puts on a blonde wig and feels more powerful. Do you feel more powerful when you were blonde?
I am not the same as the character. It's not autobiography.
This pretty much happened to you, let's be honest.
No.
This is a true story.
No.
This is a true story.
Your book, Murder on Sex Island, is based on your life.
No, I have no connection to this.
Well, you wrote it.
Well, yes.
No, Maggie Smith
You
wrote
don't
it.
have no connection to it. To claim you have no connection to it is a flat-out lie.
So book club, schmuck club, okay?
Oh, wow.
No, so what are we doing here? Do you think that this is what Reese did?
Witherspoon?
Mm-hmm.
We are already talking circles around Reese Witherspoon. Do you know what Reese Witherspoon does? She tells ChatGPT to explain the book in one paragraph.
No.
She reads that paragraph, and then she does an Instagram reel where someone else writes her line, and she goes, y'all, when I read this book, I said, this is my favorite book. And then the next week she does that with a different book. And then she options all of them. None of them ever get made, but she makes $1 billion a week from it. Do you know how much we're making doing this episode? -$300.
Oh, that's tricky.
Yes, because
That's really tricky.
That is tricky. I wonder if there's a way to raise funds.
And this is a benefit show.
Call in now. Donate.
But we do want to talk about the book, right, Sam?
Because it's book club.
Because it's book club,
It's
of
book
course.
club. And many people have been asking, you've had authors, to be honest, award-winning authors on the podcast before. Like, what's different about this one? The difference is we can talk about spoilers if we want because it's a book club and we encourage people to read it ahead of time.
Right.
So if we're having like Jonathan Franzen on just like as a normal guest, his straight topic is birding. We're not going to like spoil the corrections. But with this one, we can talk about whatever we want.
We can talk about essentially whatever we want.
Interesting.
So, Joe, you're a star of stage and screen. What led you to writing a book?
Yeah. Same question for me.
Okay, basically what happened is I didn't have any work, okay? And I was like, I don't really like going outside at night anymore.
Yeah.
That change in a woman's life.
Yeah. Not since the 70s.
Meaning like... We're aging her more and more with every sentence. Meaning you didn't want to do stand-up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I actually ask one parenthetical question?
Yeah. Parent to parent.
Parent to parent. Level with me.
Yes, mama.
Is it hard being a mom?
Yes.
No, I guess my question is like...
Can I tell you something?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a mom. But, and Sam...
Well, not anymore.
Well,
Oh.
He's in a better place.
Yes.
Okay.
Arkansas.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, I took my dog to the same trainer as Sam. Okay.
Yeah. So Joe and I both have problem dogs, but of different styles.
Yeah. And what happened?
Sam and Misha had this effect on this dog trainer. He loved them.
Mm-hmm.
He
That'll
would
happen.
kiss them on the cheeks.
Yeah,
He
mouth.
would say how much he really enjoyed them and would do anything for them.
This
I referred Sam to this dog trainer.
Yeah, that can be tough.
And this dog trainer never once wanted to hug me.
The moment he walked into our door, he said, "Let's hug. Let's hug." Of course, it's under the guise of just to see how the dog reacts. But he held that hug. And then we were talking. He sees the pool. He goes, "Oh, you ever go skinny dipping?" I go, well, we might have to. He's saying, "Oh, well, what do you like to drink? Like, we should all hang out sometime."
Is he gay?
And you think, so the whole time I'm like, we are literally about to have a threesome and with the dog trainer.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end, he's like, "And you have to meet my wife." And I was like, "Oh, interesting. I guess they do things a little bit different in Los Angeles, California."
Yeah. Yeah. In that no one actually ever has sex, from what I understand.
My kind of town.
And Joe, I was like, "Oh, he must have been super, super nice to you as well. And like really charming and sort of making all these jokes and wanting to hang out." And Joe, that wasn't your experience?
You know that wasn't my I had literally...
You really set her up for that one.
He literally had wanted nothing to do with me. I would text. He would wait 24 hours to text back.
Yeah.
I swear it was... the effect that's... I don't think you probably have this. But walking on the earth with Sam, it's just like... The people are throwing themselves at him.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They say, touch my butt, mm-hmm. Get me.
No, they're bending over. Yes. They're saying, please, fuck me.
and Sam's like, all right. And it's crazy because I'm saying, please, can I fuck? Please.
Yeah, no, that's your catchphrase.
Begging to fuck or whatever.
Yeah, no, you guys
And they say, get away from me, you shrew.
It's yes. Well, it's interesting. I see both of you walking around, and this might have to do with your... not acting normal, so to speak, because the two of you are a funny pair. Sam is just looking straight ahead as people are like whipping out cocks, butts, anything they can get their hands on, and Sam is just like, don't look. And then meanwhile, you're screaming, who's gonna fuck me?
George, I want to know where you are in this spectrum.
Okay, I have to agree with you that Sam has a charisma that stays with people.
Yeah.
And the best way I can describe it is if you introduce someone to Sam, they will keep asking you, how is Sam? Forever. So I will say, like, one example is my father-in-law, we introduced him to Sam once because Sam had a medical issue. And a medical issue that I would say is, like, not a sexy one.
I was internally bleeding.
Yes. It was a gastroenterology issue.
Scary.
So, we're talking, I don't know what kind of photos were exchanged, and nor is it my business to ask. But this man saw...
the inside of my asshole.
Sam saw Sam at his most vulnerable. You would think...
Deep in there.
You would think he'd want to move on after that and not, like, keep checking in. When I tell you to this day, every time I see him, how's Sam doing? He literally heard about After Midnight not being on the air anymore and proactively asked me, without me telling him, like, so
really?
is Sam going to move back to New York? Yes.
That is wild. To be fair, I had a really special bond with Matthew's dad.
Yeah.
There was really something there.
Wow.
Yep. So I do I do agree with what you're saying.
But does this happen to you too?
I would say Sam and I have different types enough that I've never felt, not that I would ever feel competitive, but I've never felt like, oh no, like that person is giving Sam or me more attention in a way that is noticeable.
And I think George has there's something about George where he's the one that people go to like ask to be on the podcast. Like people feel more comfortable talking with George, and in a way that I'm like confused. Like I feel like I'm like presenting a smiley vibe.
Definitely. You're more smiley vibe than I am.
And people are like not messaging me for anything.
Here's what I think it is. I think, broadly speaking, if you were to see me and not know me, I would maybe seem kind of bitchy and not super forthcoming. But if we're having a one-on-one conversation, I think I get more... I don't want to say I access a fake thing because I don't think it's fake.
Yeah.
But I'm able to get into a small talk mindset maybe one-on-one easier.
Okay.
And so then people immediately feel like we have a connection.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense. But Joe, everyone's obsessed with you.
No.
You
what's
are
the deal with
the
that?
most beloved
and you know
comedian in all of America, to be completely honest.
No.
And the thing is, you refuse to accept it.
And you refuse to do stand-up comedy, to be honest.
I told you I hit that stage in my woman's life.
In my woman's life?
Or whatever. Okay, so then basically, gosh, I'm so sweaty with this long sleeve shirt. Okay, so
I called Joe out for having a long sleeve shirt.
And I was like, there's so much backstory on Joe's outfits that we cannot get into.
What do you know about Joe's formative years?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I just know that there was a point when she was so short that she had to crawl up the stairs with her.
Yeah,
hands.
I heard that too. I read
Let's just
that.
say that.
And one time
Is that also part of Luella's backstory?
No! One time I ordered shoes online. Turned out they were baby shoes.
Okay, and how old were you at the time?
I was 24.
That did not
I thought
happen.
Stride Right was like a cool brand, but then it turns out it's for babies. But on the picture, it looked like human shoes.
Yeah,
well, babies are humans.
Oh,
You think babies are second-class citizens?
Oh, whatever. You're trying to get a gotcha me. Okay, so I'm not gonna get gotcha today.
Can I call you Luella?
No! Okay, just because she's mousy doesn't mean there could be multiple mousy women.
That's true, but
okay, name one famous mousy woman.
Okay.
And don't say Maggie Smith.
Don't you dare.
Okay, fine. How about I know.
Mm-hmm.
How about Zoe McIntosh?
Never heard of this.
Oh, you're making someone up.
I did make it up. But let me think of another one. Let me think of another one. A real one.
I thought you were going to say Zooey Deschanel, who is
Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, that.
Is she mousy? She's little.
She's little. Is little the only defining factor of mousy?
She's not mousy, but she's so little that she's actually enough like a mouse that you could say she's mousy, even though she's not what mousy is. What mousy is...
She's mouse-like.
She's mouse.
She's mouse-like, but I think a mousy... You know what mousy is like... Catwoman out of drag, where she's like, oh God, like my glasses are crooked and I'm photocopying wrong.
Yes,
yeah,
love that. But yeah, I would say that there's the main character is kind of incompetent and also mousy, and just because I'm also incompetent and mousy doesn't mean that we're the same person by any means.
Well, first of all, I don't think you're incompetent because you did write a book.
Anyone
that is a work
can
of
write a book.
autofiction, I want to say.
No, anyone.
So it's like how Sex Island is Love Island, and then you're the detective.
No,
so like that's
no.
This is a murder mystery based on your life.
No,
and it's called Murder on Sex Island. So Sex Island is clearly inspired by Love Island, although there are major differences.
Like what? Name one.
Okay, here's one.
Okay,
they live in a big apartment complex.
Yeah.
Is that what happens on Love Island?
No, they stay on the same beds. They stay in beds.
Exactly. Yeah, they sleep in the same. It's actually one of the few things about your book that is less disgusting than Love Island is that. Because on Love Island, they sleep in truly like a communal room with communal beds.
Yes. But then in the Love Island UK, some people get to sleep in single beds up above.
I'm going to be honest with you. I've watched exactly 2 episodes of Love Island US.
And I watched even less.
Oh, interesting. Well, I've watched it almost. Yeah. Well, we're different.
Oh, much like your character. That's not you.
That's really interesting.
I did not write an autofiction book.
So it was autobiography?
No.
So do the contestants on the reality show represent your family members?
No. Okay?
Is this about trauma?
No, there's no trauma. Okay? It is a book, and
there's actually trauma in the book.
No! Okay.
There's murder.
Murder isn't trauma, it's a different genre. Name one trauma. I mean, I didn't know why this is so difficult. Okay, so, okay. I wrote a fiction book.
Correct. And it's called Murder on Sex Island. And it's out now.
Yeah. And then there's a second book coming out in a year called Sex on Murder Island.
And have you already written that one?
Yeah, that one's written.
Was that one easy to write because you could just Control F sex and change it for murder and Control F and vice versa?
Yeah, same question.
I do not need you to make Control F to make Control F. I'm a novelist, okay? And I don't need you doing Control F jabs.
Is it hard to take off your wig when you get home to write the things that happened that day?
George, I did it, George. It's written in first person.
Right.
Yes, it's from a mousy woman who's incompetent.
Well, I actually don't think she's incompetent because she does solve it at the end.
Yeah.
Just like you finished the book at the end.
Yeah.
Despite your own self-mythology about, oh, God, I'm always dropping things. You're getting up every day and you're doing 5 full hours of writing.
You are one of the most productive people I know.
You're productive. Your last 2 big entertainment jobs, you've been the boss. You are currently a guest on one of them.
Oh, I'm the boss? Oh, Sam, am I the boss? Would you say that I was the boss?
You literally are the boss.
Joe,
would you say that I was the boss?
Joe, I would say that you are the boss.
Sam was the boss, I'll tell you that much.
How was I the boss?
Everyone looks to Sam. Every moment. Sam? Oh, is Sam looking? Everyone looks up to Sam. Sam is 6'5". He has extreme taste.
Joe, I was silent in that room. I never said a word. I was just like I was mousy.
Unbelievable.
No, but I think when you think you're being mousy, other people take it as I better impress him because he's not going to crack a smile unless he's actually impressed with something.
Sam had an issue with raps.
the food.
Yeah.
We kept ordering wraps, and mine had a big ass hole in it. Not to mention dry.
All of them did?
Well, just the one had the big hole.
Okay.
And he personally
Hit you.
he basically turned the whole room against wraps.
Oh, that
He's
I
got
could see
so
that.
much social capita. So yeah, I'm the boss. Yeah.
Joe, there was an undeniable hole in my wrap. What was I supposed to... And on top of that, they're consistently dry.
This is the wettest wrap you'll ever eat.
I don't. Why? Just to be clear, that doesn't sound better.
No.
I don't think if I were to decide between a dry wrap and a wet wrap, I would go for dry
George,
personally.
I only eat wet food. Okay, I don't.
Oh, interesting. So, like how Luella only eats soup because of her fake teeth. I'm just making a.
Just putting it out there.
Just putting that out there, making an observation. Kind of like the ones you made as Detective Luella von Horn.
Okay. First of all, thank you for pronouncing it in the Dutch.
Of course.
He's international.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know.
I'm international American. That's my nationality. I'm second generation international American.
And Sam feels like that because he used to go to high school Midwest.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it was different because the accents.
No,
Right, exactly.
yeah, my wife.
He's first generation international American because he moved to Virginia.
It was a really difficult transition, you guys.
Yeah, well, you know how it goes. Oh, high school!
So-
I just got invited to my 20th high school reunion. Speaking of old,
And
Are you going to go?
I don't think I can.
How come?
But people are activated.
because you have that big case. Island on sex murder.
George.
Wet wrap on dry island?
Oh. oh, you two combined. It is truly, honestly, I tell you this.
Uh-huh.
You two combined. It's like you're two puzzle pieces. But when you put the puzzle pieces together, it is a gun. Okay?
When I complained about the raps, Joe assigned me to get really into rap culture.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant it like rap culture.
This is all you guys are. This entire story is like being told to me so that you can do wordplay. It's all been leading up. It's all been leading up to someone being like, it was hardcore rap, and it's like a chicken Caesar rap.
No, okay. So, okay. That is good. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay, but George, seriously, I think that the thing is, this is what I'm just getting at, okay? Is that I've never commanded respect in my life. But
Respect is being showered at you
No.
on all
Left and right.
and right.
No.
And you are sitting there and saying, I'm mousy.
I honestly don't understand why people come on. They beg you to get on this show. They beg you.
Can I tell George a story?
Wait. Oh, here, you can let Joe can finish one thought.
I'm just saying that I practically begged. I said, please, mothers, please get me on this show. And just to get on there saying, well, that's all that is.
What?
I didn't mean
I actually regret interrupting Sam and having you finish your thought.
Okay, cool. So what's your story?
Can I tell George about Totek?
Fine.
Okay, so Joe loves to be like, I'm normal. I'm acting normal. And how do you guys possibly laugh at me? And then she'll say the craziest thing on earth. Mm-hmm. For example, she was like, everyone has crazy thoughts. She was like, everyone has crazy thoughts. We were all going around sharing like, okay, well, I believe this. Like sort of, trying to relate and be like, I'm crazy. Somebody's like, I think some people are psychic or whatever. Sure, whatever. We go to Joe and she's like, well, my boyfriend believes in, past lives and babies often know him as Totek. Babies often know him as Totek. And we're like, what are you talking about? And she's like, babies will point at him and go, Totek.
And after that, she just has to leave the writer's room for the rest of the day.
And then literally she's like, oh, by the way, you have notes. It's like, what is going on? Babies often know him as Totek. So then
What?
it implies that like babies know him, and then you reach a certain age and you no longer know him as Totek. You forget who he is.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
How many babies have pointed at him and said Totek?
Several babies have done this.
stop laughing. Okay, so
Like they'll stick their little finger pointing at him.
Yeah.
It's Totek.
and are you sure it's not like they're saying something like, oh, like baby sounds, but you're primed to hear it as Totek?
No, I wish.
And how many babies are we talking?
This happens with several babies.
Like
and then
several babies.
We looked up Totek. And Totek is an Aztec god of war.
And so do you think in his past life he was Totek?
It seems only... I don't know other explanation.
And I actually have an explanation for why babies know him as Totek.
Oh, I would love to know your explanation.
It's actually pretty simple. And I'm sure everyone would have gotten there eventually, but it's like, okay, so if there are past lives,
okay,
a baby is born, that's a new life being started, but maybe like there's residual past life until the baby grows up. You know what I mean? So like the new life is only just getting started, and it's filling in the container that previously had the past life. So in the beginning, there's enough of the past life for them to recognize him as Totek. And then as they get older, the part of them that would recognize him fades away, and now they are just like Keith.
It's essentially the plot of Baby Geniuses. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
I actually have not seen it, but I know of the famous scene where you're in the point of view of the sperm.
Yeah, so pretty much there's a movie called Baby Geniuses.
With John Travolta and Kirstie Alley, right?
No, that's Look Who's Talking, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and then there's also Baby Giant.
Well, I was talking about Look Who's Talking.
Baby Boss.
I have seen Baby Geniuses, actually, Sam.
Boss
I take
Baby.
it back. But I still want to know the plot.
Well, the premise is, of course, that babies are born and they're geniuses until they reach a certain age, and then they forget it all.
Hey, isn't there a movie like that? It's like Smart Dogs.
Yes. No, there actually is. But I can't remember what it's called.
It's like...
Do you remember there's also one about with cats and dogs that are battling one another?
Yes.
And they're using technology.
It's called Cats and Dogs. I'm learning. Jo, are you ever worried that if you were to have a child, that your own baby would know him as Totek and then eventually, like, maybe know him better as Totek than as dad?
Sounds like you're worried about that. Sounds like that's something you're worried about.
I guess my question would be, are you worried that your baby would be a god?
I am
AKA
here
the Messiah.
to talk about a fictional book, okay?
That's nonfiction.
Okay, I came here to talk, and I'm sorry if everyone else here comes on here to talk about their memoir.
Again, this is the inaugural StraightioLab Book Club.
This is the first book club. I think many authors are going to be begging to come on.
Oh, I
after
bet.
This one.
Wait till I get on the Reddit forums.
So, okay.
Okay, so basically, here's what you do.
Yeah.
Is it's really easy to you can write a mystery novel really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
And so that's what I did. I thought I was never going to work again, and then I thought, oh, you know what? I'm going to write a sexual book that's going to pop off. You know?
And why did you choose the mystery? I mean, I guess you chose the mystery genre because it is like popular.
Well, I love mysteries.
Oh, you do?
And
okay.
so then I was like, I'm going to write a psychosexual thriller. Very good. Very juicy. Then I couldn't really bring pen to paper when it came to the sexuals.
I did notice that.
And unfortunately, there is no intercourse.
For a book called Murder on Sex Island, it's actually pretty light on the sex.
Yeah,
You'd be surprised how little sex there is.
I know. I just couldn't. It's just so hard to be like, he put his sausage in there or whatever.
You do say cock at one point.
Oh! But I just, yeah.
I mean, there was something when you referred to one character's 10-inch penis throughout, and it was sort of like, Jo, stop it.
Well, I do think it's written from the perspective of someone who doesn't know what sex is.
Okay. Enough, okay?
Which is part of the Luella character.
Yeah. Okay, so, yes, she does, whatever. So then, basically, I wrote this book, thinking it's going to be a smash hit. Wouldn't have to ever go back to these comedy clubs. Okay?
Right. Where you were making the big bucks was the clubs.
You see Joe up there at the cellar every damn night.
Oh, you two.
Saying, here's the problem with woke.
Well, you two, I hope you enjoy each other. Okay? This is just ghastly. Okay, so, truly. Okay.
Yes.
So, I wrote this book thinking it's going to pop off. Then, I started querying it.
Uh-huh.
Querying.
Showing it to people.
Yeah. You send it.
And they said...
No. And so then I was like, well, I wrote this whole book, though. And so then I self-published it. Okay? And then self-publishing it is... It is a tough process I accidentally made the book really big.
How do you mean?
Sorry. Wait, like physically?
Yeah.
Like the font was really big, so then there had to be a lot of pages?
No, it was like the size of a calendar.
You just
So
didn't
this is
see
like the
what
opposite.
you didn't
This is
see
the
what
opposite of the
size
baby
the
shoes.
pages were. Yeah, yeah. So and then when you're holding it, it must look even more giant.
Oh, please. Okay.
You're climbing the stairs. Meanwhile, you're surfing on the book. Surfing down the stairs on your giant ass book.
Just what we were
That all
talking
your
about.
friends hated.
Some things are micro, some things are macro. Can anything be normal?
You all, why don't you audition for AssCat like this?
We have, and we didn't make it.
They don't like us over there.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then basically I did this whole self-published book. Okay. And then eventually it became a published book, but then they were like, you have a lot of plot holes. So then I had to revise the book and write it again. So I've written this book, I think 19 times.
What
you
were the
tell?
plot holes?
Well,
I don't know what changed.
I want to just push back a little bit. What you're describing is the editing process.
I don't actually need you to push back at this moment, and I think that maybe
An author working with an editor at the end being like, I keep having to rewrite it.
no. I think this is obviously not a time to push back. It actually is a time to push forward.
Push forward.
Wow.
Now more than ever.
Oh, okay. So basically, yeah, I guess it got edited normal.
Totally.
But
Yeah.
like, for example, there is a knife in this one. In the self-published version, I may have forgotten there was a knife.
But the belly button thing was still there? You just didn't know how it happened?
Or the knife in the underwear drawer. Which knife?
There were no knives?
No. There was a knife, but they never found the knife.
So it was like an implied knife.
And which knife did they not find? The one that was used on the murder victims to do the belly button thing? So the one in the rotisserie chicken.
Yeah. So the rotisserie chicken was an edit.
That was an edit.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. So I'm sorry. I didn't know you guys had or were
Reddit?
Okay, so book club, I guess, goes like this.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That is so classic Joe.
No.
One time, Joe was like getting up and she was like really like emphatically like, I'm going to make a point. I'm going to make a point. What you guys don't understand is people love to go like this.
for anyone not watching, Sam is merely holding a cup.
This is all she does. And we're like, finish the sentence. What did they love to go like? And she's like, people love to go like this. And she just holds her cup. And it's like, what
With
are you
two
saying?
hands.
With two hands.
And so
people love to go like this.
Okay, did you mean that people like to hold something with both hands?
No.
So what did you mean?
Basically, here's what happened. It's like every day I'd go in there and I'd be like, hi guys, have a great day today. Love you so much. I hope you feel supported. And they would stare at me like.
For anyone listening, by the way, I do want to say Jo was the head writer of After Midnight, and
Barely.
that is why we are saying she was Sam's boss, and that is where all these stories are coming from.
But basically, I'd be like, hey, everybody, who needs milk? Who needs water? And everyone would be like,
everyone would like look at you disrespectfully.
yes. And that's why I said people love to do this.
Wait. Okay, so you're saying does anyone want milk? Does anyone want water? Everyone says no, and you're like, but people love that. They love drinking something.
No, people love to do
This.
No, which is
nothing.
No, which is basically it's like.
Okay. I'm seeing the miscommunication. Can I attempt,
George?
My theory?
Honestly, you've never gotten wrong.
Thank you. Here's what I think happened.
Okay.
I actually completely understand what happened. All right.
George.
So
This is Totec all over again.
no, this is babies will start thinking I'm Totec by the time I'm done with this explanation. So basically, Jo asked a question. People stared at her blankly. And then Jo was like, wow, people love to go like this. And then you did the blank stare look.
Yeah.
Simultaneously and unrelatedly, you were holding a cup with two hands. So the way Sam interpreted it is people love to hold a cup with two hands. But that's not the thing you were showing.
George, genuinely?
Yeah.
I just wonder if we should spend more time together. I just am wondering if maybe we should.
Do you remember that one time we got lunch in Manhattan?
That was cool. I remember what we got.
What did we get?
Well, I remember what you got.
What did I get?
Tuna melt.
Yum!
I do think I have to be... Jo, you're painting a sort of a wrong picture.
Uh-oh. He's pushing back.
I have to push back a
pushing back
little.
or are you going to push forward?
If one of us, I push back once, so now Sam has his turn.
Okay, fine, but guess what? My turn's coming up, and it's not going to be pretty.
Uh-oh. Because Jo comes in and is like, boop-de-boop-de-boop. She does something so silly, and we're all like, okay, that's the silliest thing I've ever seen. We're like, we support it. We say, that is so funny, Jo. You are so funny. And she goes, I'm not being funny.
I see.
Jo, respond?
I conducted myself in a professional manner every day. Every day I go in. Every day I would have to listen to this. So I listened to this music on the way there. That was like, you're going to have a good day. Nothing's going to go wrong today. I had to listen to it every day to feel good.
This is like Barney's Hits Volume 1.
There was literally a song called I'm Making a Move. Oh. I've never heard this song in my life. And it's like, I'm making a move. And it's like not Lizzo, but it's really close.
Would you say it's like Pink?
It's closer to Lizzo.
It's closer to Lizzo, but I would listen to it every day to try to feel good going in there.
Were you dreading going into work every day?
So then I would basically go in and be like, this is the day I'm going to have a good attitude.
I see.
Because whenever I had a bad attitude, everyone was like, oh, when are you going to be in a good mood again? Terrible. Okay, so then basically I was driving and playing that song, trying to get in a good headspace when I crashed my car.
Oh.
I'm making a move.
There's something actually very powerful about what you're describing because you know what it reminds me of? Okay, there's nothing creepier than something violent happening while happy music is playing. And of course, my mind goes to the TV show Lost, where famously that song, Play Your Own Kind of Music, would play as something bad would happen in the bunker. Don't call in with... Basically something like that happened.
Yes.
And so I could see that being a very traumatic experience for you, to be both listening to a Lizzo-esque song and also be having a near-death experience.
Of course. I mean, it wasn't so bad, but yeah. No, I would say that, what's the guy's name that did all those movies? Keaton?
Michael Keaton?
No.
J.J. Abrams.
No, it's the guy that did those movies like Pulp Fiction.
Tarantino.
Yes. So Keaton
Tarantino, yeah. Keaton Tarantino. I love Keaton Tarantino.
I didn't catch up on my textbooks before going on this show. Okay? And next time I'll know to read my textbooks.
We both did our reading.
Okay. So then basically, Tarantino does those famous things.
Oh, sure. Yes.
Where it's
very much
sure.
So. Like music
that
being
contrasts.
discordant with what is happening, and that's where it's...
And to be fair, to paint a picture, it wasn't a crash with another car. You were scraping against a pillar, correct?
I scraped against the walls of the garage.
I see. and sort of kept going.
Yeah.
Well, once you start scraping, there's no stopping it.
True.
Okay, and then just to go back to the story, how does this relate to anything we were talking about?
Okay, I'm just saying, oh, this is what's the issue. Okay, so I'm just saying that basically, I didn't realize this was here. I was thinking this chair
Again, for anyone only listening, there was a pillow, a seashell illustration pillow and seashell-shaped pillow behind Joe's giant back.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so basically all I'm saying
Yes.
is that so Sam and I just have different views on how this all went down.
Okay.
Right? So basically I'm in there thinking I'm normal every day. I'm professional.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run a tight room.
Mm-hmm.
And Sam has this idea that I'm coming in every day saying, wacky wacko, everybody. Who wants a balloon? And that's not what I felt I did.
I understand.
I said, who wants a pencil? Time to get to work. And I guess in his mind, I was, I was wearing a big uniform.
You were being Patch Adams.
That is
To Sam, you are Patch Adams. To you, you are Meryl Streep in Devil Wears Prada.
That is interesting.
And those are the two poles.
That is interesting.
Those are the two poles of professionalism.
Are you watching Gilded Age?
I actually have a request,
No.
and I want to look straight into my camera.
No.
I
No.
would like to no longer be asked if I'm watching The Gilded Age by people.
Come on!
I think I have been asked enough times whether I'm watching The Gilded Age. It has nothing to do with my opinions on The Gilded Age. I think theater actresses are the Patch Adams of the culture industry, and I respect them. I would Venmo Carrie Coon personally if I could. If anyone has her Venmo, let me know. But I would officially like to be asked to no longer be addressed by someone asking me, do you watch The Gilded Age?
I think that is such a beautiful sentiment. And I'm, of course, thrilled for all the actors and everyone that is employed by that show. And I hope it goes forever.
I agree.
I just don't want to be associated with it and assumed that I would watch it.
Okay.
I don't, but Matthew does. So
Okay.
it's playing in my home a lot.
And I don't as well, but Misha does. So
Okay.
it's playing in
Well-
my
Oh
home
my
a lot as
God.
well.
You know
We
what?
have so much in common.
Must be nice to have husbands that are going in there.
Well, you've got toe tech.
You're the Matthew and Misha of your relationship because I assume he doesn't.
No, he
Watch.
watches.
Okay, so then what?
that's
So what are you
interesting.
complaining about?
Sounds like you are perfect.
So you guys are in sync and watching it together.
I'm just saying that ever since I've been on this podcast, I've been called in 20 times.
Called in?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the good one. Do you want to be called out?
No.
Hello? Complaining about being called in?
I just wish I did it right.
Did what right?
Did what right?
Everything.
Well, you're doing something right here.
Yeah, right.
You're writing a book.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't need that. And listen, I know that people are going to return their books after listening to this podcast.
What?
I don't
no.
think they're going to do that.
They're going to return them.
Does that hurt your sales if they do?
Yeah.
No, you pocket that money from.
You pocket it no matter what.
No.
You're asked to, if you get little book residuals, they say write a check for $24.
We're
Someone
invoicing you.
just returned this book to Barnes and Noble. They call you personally and they say, Joe, we have good news and bad news.
Somebody bought your book. That's amazing. Here's $24. The bad news is they returned it. You owe us that money back.
Can I tell you something that's so embarrassing? So I keep going into bookstores. So humble.
Yeah.
Of course.
Being like, I wonder if my book is here. It's not. Then I have to walk out real humble.
Wait, surely it is.
No, it's not. And I walk out saying, must be nice to be Ann Patchett.
Sure. Oh, yeah. That bitch. Ann Patchett, dumb bitch.
You guys.
I don't care if she's listening, stupid bitch.
So, Joe, how
Yeah?
did you decide how it was going to end? Like, pretty much, spoiler alert, there's like a group of killers. Why?
And they're men. They're all men.
And they're men. Yeah. Why group instead of one?
Yeah. Sicko.
Well,
Feminism?
Was it about feminism?
Do you think it was about feminism?
Honestly, yeah.
A little.
I guess basically, you just have to say what makes the most sense in the moment.
Okay.
What?
This leads me to my follow-up question.
I don't want what's. I don't want any what's in this.
Are you saying that you sort of figured out the plot as you went along?
No. No.
Jo did tell me that you told me your writing process for a mystery. You just have to know how it ends, and everything else you can kind of riff.
Is that your writing process?
I never said that.
Jo, you said that to me.
I never said
You're
that.
gaslighting.
I am not.
You're literally gaslighting me.
You're being Phil
Oh.
from the book.
Oh. You know what's really good?
What?
Phil's coffee.
Oh, I agree. But it's so strong.
Yum, yum. Love it. Okay, so.
You know it's Palestinian owned?
Yes, I did know
Really?
that.
Yes.
Wow.
And you know what? I wish it was on the East Coast, but I don't think it.
It's in D.C.
I wish it was a little less sweet, to be honest.
Oh, please.
Like the coffee itself without sugar is
Oh,
sweet.
he doesn't know what he's doing.
Have you ever had the iced mint mojito?
He says ice cream's too cold.
It is too cold.
That's actually one of Sam's favorite things to say.
Get a life. These clothes are too soft. My skin is too good.
You know, I've been...
Wait, Jo, can you tell George the term you invented for what that is that I do? And sort of this, I think, will feed into...
This is a term for what? You saying...
My complaints.
So
Your complaints.
Yeah. So Sam has weird complaints, like I don't like dinner or whatever.
Sure.
My complaint was I don't like when I like dinner because it makes me feel lame.
I mean, that's
classic. This is just insane. This is an insane.
That is so
take.
classic.
And he's meanwhile charming the pants off of half the country.
It's unfair. It's unfair.
Meanwhile, you have to self-process things like, oh, he doesn't like dinner. Okay. So,
yeah. Okay. So what is the word for this? I would love to have a word for this.
Here's what happens. So basically, if I'm like, hey, does everybody want a present? Or hey, who here needs a coffee? Mm-hmm. I can tell when Sam goes like, he does a little inhale, like, and then I know that is the stage of pre-com.
Pre-com?
Pre-com.
Is calm communication?
No, complain.
Oh, okay. Yes. No, I know exactly what you mean. Yes. Okay. Keep going.
And but so you must understand that when Jo says Sam's going to pre-com, people are like, Jo, what? That is crazy.
And this is what you're saying when you think you're being so professional?
No, I am. It is pronounced
different. This is a workplace.
I'm not saying he's going to pre-com, everybody.
Okay, so how are you saying
He's got juice. I'm not saying that.
Okay, so how are you saying it?
He's going to pre-com.
I doubt you're overpronouncing
it that much. No, I'm saying it that way. I'm saying it that way.
I also want to say he's not gonna pre-com. When you're saying it, that means you saw him pre-com, correct? He's gonna com. You're not seeing him pre-com and saying he's gonna pre-com.
Don't worry, Jo. This is just part of the editing process.
I have to say, it would be insane to be having sex and say, I'm gonna pre-com. That would be so amazing.
I'm gonna pre-com.
That would honestly be something that happens in your book.
Whatever, because I don't know what sex is.
No, Luella doesn't know what sex is.
Luella, who you may or may not
who you are not related to, from what I understand. Now, I want to ask you something, which is, you have been doing this.
Thank you for bringing this up. Thank you for bringing this up.
Okay, first of all, you're destroying our big prop.
Oh, dear. I guess I got to replant it.
Now you're performing mousiness to prove that. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay.
I thought this was going to be smooth.
You are doing. First of all, I was very grateful you agreed to be on a show of mine that I hosted. George Civeris and Friends.
That was really cool. Sponsored at A24 Day Cherry Tree.
Yes, Cherry Lane Theater. There's a Cherry Lane Theater. Look out for more. And
you do more?
Well, hopefully I'm waiting to hear back about dates. And I said, Jo, I would absolutely love for you to do the show. You said, I haven't really been doing stand-up, but for you, I'll come out of retirement. And I said, that would be amazing. I can't wait. You get there the day of. You say, I'm actually not going to do stand-up, but I'm going to do this bit I've been doing on stage. And would you like to explain what the bit is?
I don't remember.
It's called Suck or Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And you say things and say whether they suck or fuck.
Or whether they correspond to suck or fuck?
Well, yeah, basically it got a little bit confusing because you guys accused me of homophobia by saying that suck was bad, but fuck was good. So then I had to switch it to say suck was good and fuck was bad.
But which one do you think is better?
No, I'm not doing that again.
I'm
not going to be baited.
You initially... Oh, you would know all about that.
No!
You initially said fuck was good and suck was bad.
And then
I said, in queer relationships, actually, suck can count as sex because we're not so penetration-centric.
Called me in once again. And neither is this book, to be honest.
This book is what? Non-penetrative.
Well, but there's also no sucking.
Yeah. Oh. I would say there's more fucking than sucking.
Oh, there's not even any jerking.
It's at least referred to.
I didn't know everyone was keeping score.
There is also a, was it called a grief orgy?
Oh, and there's...
That ended up just being a cuddle puddle?
Yeah.
Cuddle puddles happen on Wednesdays.
Yes, that's Women Wednesdays.
Women Pick Wednesdays.
Women Pick Wednesdays.
You guys think I could have written this better than Women Pick Wednesdays? I just wonder if maybe now I'm hearing these things out loud from your voices that maybe they could have.
Wait, I have a correction. There is sucking. Well, there's cunnilingus in that there's one of my favorite jokes is that there's one guy who's famously good at cunnilingus, famously hates cunnilingus.
Oh.
And then after the show, he gets a reality show where he goes to different restaurants and it's called Noah's Eating Out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's rim jobs.
There's rim jobs.
Well, it implied like they happened in the past.
Oh, you want them to happen in the moment?
Yeah, I would like a description of the act.
This is the issue I had. I couldn't bear to do it. It's
Do you
so
not want
difficult.
your readers to pre-com?
Okay. First of all, I'm trying to get my readers to...
People love to do this.
No. Okay, so no. I don't need that. Okay, so this oh, do you need a coffee break, sir? Okay, so basically...
Make sure to hold it with both hands. People love to do that.
George.
Okay, go ahead. Basically.
I never understood how this could feel. Okay, so basically, oh, I should maybe not sit. This is recorded visually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sitting the same damn way. Ruh-roh.
You know what I mean?
How crazy would it be if it wasn't? There were just cameras everywhere.
Well, I did ask if these were iPads, and apparently they're not.
No, just wait. Okay, I keep going. Basically, approximately 10 minutes ago, you started a sentence.
With what?
Basically.
Well, that could have been anything.
That's what we're saying.
That's why we want to narrow it down to what it is.
What would it have to do with?
Instead of what it could be. You know, when you start a sentence, it could be anything, but as you go, it gets more and more specific.
You know I have rolling blackouts.
You have rolling blackouts?
It's in my head. I don't remember a single thing that happened 2 minutes ago.
Do you think that contributed to the various miscommunications in the writer's room? No. You blacking out every morning? hitting the fucking building with your car and then walking in and saying completely indecipherable things to your entire staff.
Oh my God. Oh, this is not how I pictured it. Here's what I pictured.
Yes.
Okay. Coming on this pod.
Okay.
I pictured here. Hey.
Hi. Hi. This book is to die for. Jo, we are so happy you're doing the pod. It's nice to have you back. It was so nice to see you the other day. That tuna melt was divine. York.
Oh my God! I love what you've done with your hair. The back is so normal.
This book is to die for. I literally could not believe all the twists and turns.
And the knife, it was so perfectly placed in the chicken.
You know, I could tell that the earlier version didn't have knives, but it was such an improvement that this one did.
And I love the lack of sex. That really made me feel like I wasn't going to pre-com.
If I had to decide between suck and fuck, I would choose fuck for this book, which is better.
Is that how you imagined it?
Yeah, what the hell are you talking about?
This is
Oh my God.
you know what? Good thing you found each other. Good thing you found each other. The two of you are like two horns of a devil.
Two horns of a devil.
So we're two jigsaw pieces that create a gun and two horns of a devil.
You know that mixing metaphors is my specialty. But basically what happened is you had a horn and you had a horn. And basically what together? You create the face and horns of a devil.
Oh my God.
And it was Luella Van Horn.
Whoa.
Character name.
It is. Here's the thing.
Yeah. What's the thing?
What's the thing?
Okay. I am grateful that both of you read.
I actually didn't read the book.
Okay. And
no, I did. What's up?
and I just think that also you guys really did have this book club be the first one.
We really had this.
We
book.
really did have this be the first one?
I don't need you to repeat what I said to you.
Don't be mad. You're doing it again.
No. Secondly.
Certainly. Dame Maggie Smith, is that you? Certainly.
Are you watching The Gilded Age? Secondly, what?
Secondly, I just, when I was coming here, I spent $27 at a Noodles.
Yes, and I spent $17 on half a sandwich.
I spent $18 on a quiche.
That's nuts.
It is all nuts. It is all nuts. But I thought to myself,
I've heard of walnuts, but all nuts?
I don't even know what I'm doing here. Okay?
You're promoting your big book.
Is that
It's not available on any bookstore, so people have to listen to this podcast.
When you call it a big book, it reminds me of how I messed up and ordered it big. Okay?
Calendar style. Oh.
When you were checking out, was there a choice for calendar style and book style, and you accidentally chose calendar?
It just was really big, okay? And I didn't realize I don't have a tape in my house.
You know what's funny? If I were to go about self-publishing something, and I don't mean this as a criticism, I would immediately say ebook. This is an ebook. I'm self-publishing an ebook. It would sound so difficult to actually pay to have it printed.
Well, it was. It is.
Clearly. It came back giant.
Joe, was that like the test print, or did you have like 500 of these big ones?
How many people bought the collector's edition calendar style books? Pre-edits.
Bottles included.
It was just a printed out Google Doc with comments and highlights in. TK, ad killer here.
You had the ending, and then the rest was like, I'll figure this out later.
Absolutely not, okay? Listen, this was a highly regimented writing process.
Okay.
Okay.
Let us in on your process.
Yeah.
First of all, I never said riff.
Excuse me.
Sam said, just riff it. That's what he said I said.
Okay, yes. I do want you to correct Sam. So Sam said, you said the way to write a mystery, come up with the ending, and then just riff the rest.
Which
You're
I
saying
never
that's
said.
wrong. That's misinformation.
I never said
What
that.
did you say?
Come up with the ending, and then come up with the middle.
And then riff the rest?
No. First of all, you two are basically like a devilish monkey.
Okay.
Okay?
Interesting.
And you know that.
Is this like a wicked thing?
Oh.
Oh.
Do you know what I think?
What?
What?
I think that the Wicked dorm room is the same as the Wednesday dorm room.
Oh.
Well, of course.
Okay.
I think you should incorporate this into your stand-up.
This is really big.
Well,
Maybe instead of sucker fucking be Wicked dorm room or Wednesday dorm room.
Joe, I just want to say that is such a good point.
No,
that the Wicked dorm room and the Wednesday dorm room are similar.
I need you all to delete it.
Do you think it's part of the dorm room cinematic universe?
No, I need you all. No, I need you all to delete it. I'm bringing in hot, fresh observations.
No, let's.
No, I actually love that observation.
No,
I think they are the
no,
same.
Do you have
no. Here's what happens.
This is 15 minutes right here. What else? What other
Here's
dorm
what
rooms?
happens. Here's what happens. I come in here with hot, fresh cultural commentary. Okay, which any podcast would be grateful to have. And you all think I'm saying, hey, here, you want some lemonade made out of the blueberries?
What?
I told you I don't want any more whats.
Oh, that's actually a good rule.
Yeah.
That's a really good rule.
I could see that being a sort of Mariah Carey-esque diva thing where she's like Mariah doesn't want any whats. Like that's her. It's like in her rider that when you talk to her, you are not allowed to say what because it makes her feel not heard.
That's
if she says something, even if you literally didn't hear and you're like, "Excuse me," you can't say what.
Yeah. I used to never repeat my jokes if someone didn't hear it because they'd be like, "What'd you say?" And then if I repeated it, they'd go, And I said, "No, it's no longer."
Yeah, you missed it.
I said, "It's time to move on." But people don't like that. But I'm just saying that a lot of people, I bet you guys have comments.
We got some comments.
We have some comments.
I bet the comments on this whole interview.
Yeah, are going to be like, what?
Yeah.
No.
Damn, George, that was good. You ate that up.
What are the comments going to be like?
No, spit it back out, okay? Spit it back out, okay? The comments are all going to be like, that is true about the dorms.
No, I think it's true. I think it's really genius.
Have you seen Wednesday?
No. Joe, I noticed that the murder weapon, spoiler alert, is often antifreeze. Have you ever tasted antifreeze?
Yeah, is it delicious?
Basically, you're coming on me here. I'm coming on here. Basically, I'm coming on here, and you're all saying, hey, why don't you kill yourself? Which I have had enough of.
Oh, my God.
Sorry, but this is like you're being a stereotype of a triggered
No.
college student where we are asking a question. You're saying, so basically you want me to kill myself.
No, basically you're saying, oh, I noticed that there's a bomb in their book. Any interest in putting a bomb in your own house?
Okay.
Oh, I don't think I'm being sensitive. I think you're asking me to kill myself.
Joe, I need to play something.
Okay. Oh, multimedia.
Teacher, please kill yourself.
What's that?
That's what... Joe, you say what it is.
No, you say it.
That's what Joe said that we were like in the room.
And they were like that. Every day they would hope and pray that they'd say, hope and pray teacher kills themselves. Rubbing their little paws together. Teacher, please kill yourself. Oh, well, here's some more brownies, everybody. Anybody want a gift?
None for me, thanks.
George.
Yeah.
He's tired. Okay.
Joe, you make me laugh like no one else.
Sam?
It is so
It's
wild.
True.
Sam?
You're one of the funniest.
No.
Excuse me.
Oh. Don't
Sorry,
worry about
this
it.
is hard for him to get out.
Don't worry about that.
Sorry, it's really difficult for me to give compliments to women.
That's okay. I'm so sweaty. Okay, so basically,
Yeah.
I would be in the middle of being like, hey, here's what we're doing today. And Sam would go, like it's
Sam will occasionally have a performative yawn.
It's not performative. It's not performative. I get sleepy. I'm self-diagnosed as narcoleptic.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
And how do you sneeze? Achoo!
A big one.
And how do you pee? Piss!
Pee much.
Yes.
Oh, no. No.
Something I found interesting.
No. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Sorry, I was keeping going.
I guess I do want to stay a little more on whether this book is a feminist text.
Fabulous.
Because a big part of the twist is that antifreeze is seen as a feminine weapon. Like poisoning.
Because it's poison.
Yeah, like poisoning is something women do, not men. And the men take advantage of like systemic sexism by basically using poison, knowing that the police and the detective will think it was a woman. So I guess my question for you is, what's a badass woman you look up to?
And you can't say Maggie Smith.
Or Luella Van Horn.
Can I tell you what it seems like? When you just talked to me right now, it was like, here, honey. Here, honey. I gave you this flower. Here is this flower in a pot. It's with fresh.
You mean I'm being like condescending in my praise?
No, good.
Google it?
No, good. You're being like a sweet person.
Okay, here's this flower in a fresh pot. I put the fresh dirt on it. And then I'm like, where'd you get the dirt? And you're like, your grave!
It's crazy that you're having an interaction that I'm part of, and then there's this entire undercurrent of this story you're making up about it that I cannot predict at all.
You know exactly what it's like.
No, I don't.
What do you think this is? What do you think this has been like?
I gave you a compliment.
I think this has been a really productive conversation about your creative process.
I agree.
I think
if anything,
we learned
we're
a lot.
we're the ones that keep bringing it back to the book. You know, often it's the other way around. A celebrity will be interviewed.
Celebrity?
A celebrity, you heard
on
me.
this podcast, authors are celebrities.
Yeah, nowhere else. So a celebrity will be interviewed, and then the interviewer will be like, so you were spotted with Brad Pitt. And then the celebrity will be like, I actually just want to talk about my new play. It's about a woman who has a difficult time in the grocery store because of the pandemic.
Oh, sounds like a good book.
This is a really play, actually. But,
and you did change it from book to play. That was confusing.
Wait.
Because we were talking about authors, and then it was like the author of the play.
I actually said celebrity in my story, not author.
Well, I changed it.
Okay.
Oh. My point is usually the interviewer is the one trying to take the conversation away from the work, and the celebrity tries to bring it back to the work. But I think Sam and I have done such a good job of going back to the book, which you seem, in fact, not wanting to talk about.
No, I want to talk about it. Believe me. What
do you want to say about it?
Basically, it's like a great summer read.
Or fall, because, summer's ending soon.
But it's a quick read, so, there's still time in the summer for it to be a summer read.
That's true.
Well, it's not that quick.
That's true. Especially if you get the big version.
It would take so long to read the big version. Well, turning
My
those
arms would
giant
get tired.
turning those giant pages.
First of all. Okay?
Yeah.
First of all. Here's how this should go.
It's been going.
No. Here's how this should go.
Okay.
Delete all that from before.
Done.
Okay.
Hey, George. Nice to see you again. Sam. What's up, babe? Okay. So then it's like, they're like, do you have a book? I said, yeah.
Great impression of us, by the way. You think we have little queeny feminine voices?
First of all, I use my masculine voice for
You think this is what we sound like? Hi, Will. Hi, Grace. I'm Jack. That's you. That's who you think we are?
I had never trying to get baited.
Uh-huh.
That makes one of us.
Okay.
Woo!
He's obsessed. Okay, so basically, here's the thing. Okay.
Here's you go again with basically. Let's hope you'll land this one.
Really cool glad you brought a book. They're really cool. Thanks for giving us this book.
So you think we're like straight acting because we're self-hating gays and we wanna seem like masculine? Is that what you think?
Sam, that was really flattering impression, wasn't it?
I thought that was really flattering. Thank you for that.
Okay, so tell us, how is it going to go?
Impressions aside, I'll just be neutral.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you think we stand for nothing? We've never voted in an election. We're just like centrists. We
Biden's
say, I
down.
hope Biden goes back into the race.
Honestly, I don't know if you're staying away from sugar and carbs or what's happening. Okay? I noticed that George was ripped when I got here. Sam, I'd be shocked if you weren't ripped as well.
Jo, I'm not ripped.
I would be shocked to find that out. Both of you are obviously on a steaming rocket to the top.
But
I just want to warn you that there are monsters dragging it down.
You know, I did notice there was an anti-fame sentiment in the book.
yeah. And actually, that is something we wanted to talk to you about is this book you having been inside the Hollywood beast?
No.
You know, you're a head writer, these big shows.
You've met people that would literally kill to be on TV.
Been on Jeffrey Epstein's island.
No.
Post
No.
cancellation.
No.
You're the only one still going.
No.
And people are like, no one lives here anymore.
No.
You say, I'm ready to party.
No. And
So then you're writing the satire about everything you've seen.
Yes, a satire.
It's a satire of the entertainment industry.
No, but
Yes.
and I just want to say that I wrote this before. I did work with Sophie Buttle, who
Past
was
guest, yes.
yes, and I worked with Taylor Tomlinson, and Taylor and Sophie are I would say two of the most villainous characters in the book, but that has no relation. I wrote the book before I met them.
Oh.
Okay, I just wanted to get that clear. So
We did not accuse you of that.
No, but
I also don't think Sophie is villainous. I think Sophie is just like,
Yeah, she seems kind of neutral.
yeah, and she's also sort of like, I think honestly, like she seems mousy.
What? Sophie de Plaza?
She's sort of like, she doesn't seem to have a lot of people in her life. She, on a moment's notice, she can go cat sit for 2 weeks. She's like clearly wanting human interaction. That's why she keeps texting Luella.
And to me, it felt like, it felt like family, where it was like, oh, she's mean because you're so close.
Yeah,
You
you
and
think
her.
she's mean? Like really mean?
Okay, so I guess what's happening here is that you guys are kind of on the literary side.
Well, obviously.
And it's becoming clear to me after my series of tests that you did a deeper read than I thought.
Well, we're just being respectful.
What if I told you this was all a
Trying to
test?
engage with the text.
What was all a
well,
test? Writing
sort
the
of
book?
Like a Willy Wonka style thing?
I am tired of you comparing me to Willy Wonka. That's the last time you're doing that.
I found
No more whats? No more Wonkas.
You don't
That's my
like being
promise.
compared to anyone. You don't like being compared to Luella. You don't like being compared to Willy Wonka.
These are two poor examples. That's like saying, oh, you don't like being compared to that squirrel in the ground, and you don't like being compared to which?
And you couldn't think of one badass woman that you look up to.
Yeah.
I thought we moved on from that.
You couldn't think of one badass woman, and you think Sophie, a female character you wrote, is a huge C word.
I never said the C word.
You said that. I can't repeat it, but you said it.
I never said the C word. A woman I look up to, strong? I would have to say, Viola Davis.
Have you met her?
Yeah,
Really?
What's she like?
she's amazing.
Where'd you meet her?
Well, I got a part playing opposite her in a TV show.
What?
I know.
What?
I know.
What
What's
TV
the
show?
TV show?
It's called The First Lady.
Oh.
Okay?
She plays Michelle Obama.
Yes. And I was supposed to play a high status character opposite her. and I couldn't really do it. And I got sequestered several times by the director, who kept telling me to please do better. And then the director, who famously hates red lipstick, after pulling me aside 10 times to do better, she said, put her in the red lipstick.
Meaning the red lipstick will elevate your performance?
That was her last attempt before she just cut me altogether, I think. So she said, put her in the red lipstick, and all of them knew what that meant.
Was she putting you in red lipstick so that she would hate you on screen so that she could cut you?
I'm not sure, but it was one of the worst experiences I've yet to have. And yes, I'm including working with you, Sam, and our lunch, George. Okay.
Interesting.
So, and Viola was
so kind,
lovely on set,
and she was like, "It's okay."
Oh no,
so nice.
That's nice.
She's really much better at almost everything than I am, and she was so nice.
So, I'm curious about this high status thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who are you playing?
I was supposed to
Angela Merkel. Joe, be honest. Were you playing Angela Merkel? Don't lie.
No, I didn't have the part of Angela Merkel.
Angela Merkel in a bold lip.
Angela if she slayed.
Angela if she slayed. Is Luella Van Horn based on Angela Merkel if she slayed?
I don't even know what frame of mind you all are in anymore. Okay.
Hillary Clinton?
How big of a role was this?
This was one scene. Basically, I was supposed to be her chief of staff. Okay?
Oh my God.
That's big.
I know. And I was supposed to be like dismissive of her. Being like, I know how to do this, you don't. But it was Viola Davis, so what am I supposed to do? Pretend like acting? I'm not going to be acting.
Mm-hmm. No,
that's not fair to make you high status against her. That's not fair.
That is crazy. And to make you high status against A, Viola Davis, B, playing Michelle Obama. That's like 2 layers of high status.
And then she kept being like, can you stand up straight? Tough.
That's tough.
Tough. Because I can't. Turns out I can't.
What was
But you nailed the audition?
No, I didn't. No.
Was your dad directing it?
J.J. Abrams?
I know you guys think I'm Gracie Abrams, but I'm not, okay? I told you this several times, even though I look and sound like her. What's that song she does sing?
I literally couldn't tell you a song.
I know the one from the meme.
No,
Oh
yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wait, from a meme? A meme?
It was a meme.
Gosh, you guys really do like meme culture.
How dare you accuse us of liking meme culture? Every meme we have been exposed to has been against our will.
This is one of Joe's big things, that she would accuse the room of being obsessed with meme culture.
Well,
but this is classic. It's because you're not on Instagram, so you get none of it, and we like get some of the backwash from just like residual.
Well, she has a burner account. It's
you do?
Private. It's private and secret.
Are you the one commenting on all our videos? What?
Joe and George, you'll know it's her secret account because it's just Jo Firestone.
Okay.
But like
but with numbers instead of letters.
You two can go. You guys can go. Why don't you go to dinner? Why don't you take an early break and go to dinner? So yeah, it was numbers instead of letters, and yeah, it is my name. And I didn't know that if you're gonna burn her account, you're supposed to make it different.
Can I say something?
Acorn head.
I rarely have this sort of like childlike FOMO or like fear of being left out anymore. But one way in which I
wait.
Oh my God.
This is so unprofessional.
Joe's headphones just fell clear off her head.
One of the ways in which I do. Oh look, I'm holding it with 2 hands in honor of you.
People love to go like this.
One of the ways in which I have, I don't know, fear of being left out is I have this fear that everyone I know has alt accounts that I don't know about.
Yes, of course.
Because occasionally I do learn about one of them.
Yeah.
And then I follow. And then I'm like, so this has been happening this whole time.
I know.
No one told me.
I know.
Everyone else is just chatting?
I know.
And sometimes, in our community, Jo, those accounts will also have full cock. What are your thoughts about that?
If you're talking about a chicken, I'm in. If you're talking about the veiny tube.
The veiny tube?
Veiny tube? Damn, that's nasty.
Ooh.
No.
That's a really amazing.
No.
Yeah.
No, Sam texted me
The
to say
veiny
that.
tube.
That feel when the veiny tube hit?
Oh,
Fuck.
wow.
What would you call it?
He already did.
What do you call it? On a day-to-day basis. You see one on the street. What do you say it's called?
If it's on the street, I would say maybe penis or maybe
Dick, potentially.
dick. Maybe dick.
But if it's inside a house?
Like fucking the house? Like a giant veiny tube fucking a house?
You all need to get your priorities straight. Okay? I'm talking about if it's inside the house.
Inside my house.
Sure.
Is it
on
George's?
me? Is it mine?
Yeah. Ugh.
Again, it's going to have to go ahead and be context dependent, whether it's in or out of the house.
Okay, whatever. Tube to go. Okay, so.
I'll have one veiny tube to go.
Tube to go.
Sabrina Carpenter?
No, that's Chapel.
Oh, my mistake.
We have been recording for a full hour and a half.
We don't want to keep you.
Okay. Amazing how time flies when you're being eviscerated.
What in your dream of this?
You are not being eviscerated. We have been uplifting you this entire time. We've been promoting your book. We've been singing your praises. We're saying you're the funniest person we know. Sam is talking about all the funny things you've been saying that you refuse to believe are funny and you think are professional.
I didn't even tell him about T-Job Jobo.
We gave you a platform to talk about acting alongside Viola Davis, an Academy Award winner.
And I did enjoy that platform.
Yeah, I do think that story is fake. We'll play along.
Jo, would you like us to ask any other questions about your book?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what do you want us to ask?
Like maybe like what was your favorite like what is it involved
Okay, what is your favorite? What is it evolved?
That's a great question, Sam. Jo, what do you think?
No, I don't like those.
Feel free to take them one at a time.
I do not like it when you repeat exactly what I've said.
What?
No. I feel as though we are on a playground and you all have a big ball and I am running to it.
Jo, we have one final question. So what's your take?
Huh? My take?
100%
Yeah, what's
agree.
your take?
Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
What are your 3 favorite books?
That's a tough one. We're Letterboxd now, though, for books.
Yeah.
Okay, I really enjoy The Friend.
By Sigurd Nunez?
Yes.
Okay.
But I never remember if the dog dies at the end, so I'm always hesitant to
Have you seen the
recommend
film adaptation with Naomi
Not
Watts?
yet.
I haven't either. Oh my God, we should go together. I'm not even kidding, actually.
Oh, okay. You didn't need to say that. That was maybe the meanest thing you've ever said. I'm not even joking and not even being satire that I would spend time with you, freak.
Okay, The Friend. What else?
This is a really hard question.
I really.
Yeah, thank God we don't have to answer it.
I literally.
Okay. I really like. I really had fun. With Janice Hallett's The Appeal.
Okay.
That's
Never
written.
read it.
That's written in emails and text messages.
Ooh.
And it's a mystery about a fundraiser gone wrong.
Oh my God, I love that. Okay, we're going to
That's
write that.
really
I'm going to
fun.
jot that one down.
That's jotted down in a community theater production.
Oh.
Good.
That's really
Okay,
good.
great.
Okay? And I'll have to say, you know what? I'll put up there The Secret History by Donna Tartt.
Donna Tartt, great book. We both read that.
We
last
both
year.
read that.
You didn't? Did you like it?
Yes, we
Loved it.
I had a fun time with it.
You know, there was an aborted adaptation of it. It was like for years, like in development hell, and then it never happened.
Really?
Yeah. Couldn't you see it being so good?
Yes.
Joe, buy the rights.
Joe, buy the rights.
Joe, buy the rights.
I actually don't have a job right now, so I'm not really, and I did just spend accidentally $27 on noodle, so I kind of am in a place where I need to conserve kind of what I'm putting out.
Well, you have to spend money to make money.
That's so true.
Go in debt.
Go in debt.
Joe, just go in debt. Go in debt.
Take out a loan.
I'll do it with you. Let's go in debt.
And I'm not even joking. And I'm not even joking.
To be fair, that time he was joking.
I was joking, Joe. I'm not going to go in debt. I'm not like you. I'm not going to go in debt. I have savings. I'm like good with money. Like,
I am nearly 40. And I never have spent an hour and a half like this.
Spending $27 on noodles to me is like nothing.
Do you know what normally my podcast appearances are like?
What?
Hi, how are you? Good, how are you?
Sounds riveting.
Hi, how are you? Good, how are you?
You all deserve a long break with a Roku.
What? A long break with a Roku?
You know what I mean?
No,
not at all.
Not even a little.
Do you mean like
we need to watch some TV?
We need to watch some TV?
Yeah.
Maybe have you been watching The Hunting Wives?
I thought you were going to ask about Gilded Age.
I would never. I already know you watch The Gilded Age.
No, I don't watch The Hunting Wives.
You should watch.
I heard it was too sexual.
Oh yeah, you're not going to like that.
I don't like simulated sexual.
There was
on
both
TV.
fuck and suck in that show.
I can't watch it. I like it when it's implied with the sheet. With the sheet up here covering the nipples.
Joe, you don't like sex and things scare you easily, right? Like you don't like scary.
If you said those sentences to anyone else, they would go out of their way to kill you.
You know, your mind always goes to murder. No one would kill you if you asked them if they like sex or not.
No, he says you don't like sex and you scare easy. Like honestly, that's how I'm supposed to walk around.
Joe,
I'm trying to promote a book, and you're going off saying explicit sentences. You don't like sex, and you scare easy.
Well, I think what Sam is leading to is it's
interesting.
Yeah,
that you wrote a book focusing on sex and murder.
Yeah, sex and violence.
Well, I'm glad that both of you find that interesting.
But it's important to scare ourselves.
Ugh.
Were you scared writing the book? Were you like?
Yeah, were you like? Ee!
Especially when it's so giant in the calendar letters.
Your baby shoes were quaking.
I couldn't even get on top of those stairs to escape. Big back going left and right.
Well,
I can't believe I went to Dumbo for this.
I want to say we could talk to you for hours, and you're welcome to stay. We're trying to wrap it up for your sake because we want to be respectful of your time.
Well, obviously.
But it's hard to wrap it up. I'm struggling to find an end point.
Okay, I'll give you an end point.
Oh.
Okay. Well, you're good at the end. That's what you do first.
Oh, but that's a good point. And after you do that, we can just riff.
Joe, what's the end?
Okay, so you guys could say something like, oh, I didn't know my hair was this. Okay, so basically you guys could say something like, oh, I didn't realize what it took to write a book and to get on the same level. Let's just say something that we want to do. That's a big goal of ours.
Okay.
Okay.
So we can both say, oh, I didn't know how hard it was to write a book. And so to get on the same level, let us all say something that is a goal of ours.
George, you are not doing a self-tape for the role of me, okay?
I'm sorry, I was doing a self-tape for the role of Michelle Obama's chief of staff, and I think I absolutely nailed it down.
You booked. Get him some red lipstick.
J.J. Abrams is... Okay, so what is a goal of ours? We're talking short-term, medium-term, or long-term?
Long-term. Oh my gosh, I am stuck to the chair.
Long-term goal. Okay.
I didn't realize how hard it was to write a book. I'm so impressed that you have put pen to paper and really done it. First self-published, you said, I won't take no for an answer. I'm self-publishing. And then eventually they did say yes and real published. That is really beautiful. And I hope to put myself out there in the long term and short term forever and ever. Amen.
Amen. Jo, you are quite literally one of my role models.
Jo, you're the funniest person on earth.
You guys are just saying that because I'm 20 years older than you.
We are not saying that. Even if you were 12 years old, I would say, fuck, I am behind, because that 12-year-old is really funny and talented.
Do you know what would be wonderful is to go back at some point. I would say that maybe by the time I was 18 or so, before when I was 17, I took a hormonal birth control that it made
Yeah. No.
Keep going, please keep going.
This is how I hoped this episode would end. Thank you for bringing it up, by the way, because it's been the elephant in the room the whole time.
So when I was 17, you took a hormonal birth control.
Yes. So far, so good.
It made my breast grow long.
Okay.
And I just think about when I was 12.
Forward or down?
Both.
Oh. Wow. Well, that's not long then. That's just big.
No. Trust me. Okay. So basically, and then ever since then, the rest of my body has changed, but they stay long.
And it was because of the hormonal birth control.
Yeah. But I think about when I was 12, I didn't have this.
Are you sure it wasn't just puberty?
Right.
No, I don't go through puberty at age 17.
Sure.
Oh, so 12 to 17, normal boobs.
Yeah.
Starting 17, long. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
I have to say, you're putting us in a trap, because for us to either debunk or agree with this, we would have to ogle at your body and comment on it, which
it is complicated.
I don't want to do.
If I were to deflect, I would just say, what? And we know I'm not allowed to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Strap in to summer camp, because you don't need the debunk. You need the pre-bunk.
Pre-bunk? Is that the same as pre-com or no?
So you're raising awareness for birth control and changing people's boob
Can I tell you
shape.
something? I try to do cowbacks like you will.
Callbacks.
No, cowlback.
I literally was like, what is she? Oh, got it. It's
No, cowlbacks. We'll have 2 cowlback shots.
I try to do callbacks like you all, okay? I know you guys have been doing callbacks.
I guess my question is, what is the long boobs calling back to? Because to me, it seems like an entirely new joke.
I know, we're trying to end and you're bringing up a new thing.
So now we suddenly have to do long boobs.
No. I was trying to do a callback.
2?
I'm not sure I don't.
So you thought, let me start this story about long boobs and hopefully it'll lead somewhere that is actually a thing we've already said.
Improv is so hard. I just wish I could watch it.
Oh, yeah, everyone wishes they could watch improv. If only we could all just watch improv. No. The world would be so much easier.
It's just like you all kind of have your own little thing and you're all starting sentences together. You're doing callbacks. And I just think that it's... Oh, is this supposed to be a toothbrush? No. Oh. So basically, I just think that it's really impressive what you guys do.
Thank you.
Thank you. Jo, we think you are so impressive.
You're
the funniest person on earth.
You are. It's true. We talk about it all the time.
What's this supposed to be?
Like little tubes. It's a lab.
Oh.
Think of it like, you might call it a cock.
Yeah, they're like veiny tubes. The old veiny tube.
Everyone go buy Murder on Sex Island. It's an amazing late summer read or early fall read.
Is that your chest or 2 veiny tubes?
Okay, I get it. You did a callback. Good job, Jo.
I never want anyone to look at me the way you just did.
In my defense, what happened is, it doesn't matter.
Can I take this home?
Yes, of course, it's for you. Jo.
Sam, enjoy 9 a.m.
Because of the time difference?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not a 7-hour time difference.
That was a New York versus LA joke, everyone. I'm in LA.
Jo.
So the time is different.
Jo, we love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
Jo, you're the greatest there ever was.
You are literally the greatest there ever was. And I have to say, I'm so happy you're back in New York.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I were to choose between suck and fuck, I would say whichever one's the best one, that's the one I would choose for you. I'm confused about which one you prefer.
I think her preference was quite clear in the original reading of
Which
the
is
game.
fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I prefer, if you're going to have a candy,
Uh-huh.
I'd rather suck it than fuck it.
Well, I didn't know candy was involved.
Oh.
We have to end. This
Goodbye.
is crazy.
Okay, goodbye.
StraightioLab is a production by Will Ferrell's Big Money Players Network and iHeart Podcasts.
Created and hosted by George Civeris and Sam Taggart.
Executive produced by Will Ferrell, Han Sani, and Olivia Aguilar.
Co-produced by Bei Wang.
Edited and engineered by Adam Avalos.
Artwork by Michael Fales and Matt Grubb.
Theme music by Ben Kling.